And there's some other news going on in the world. President Trump slapping new sanctions on companies accused of aiding North Korea's nuclear program. Reports say Washington is also planning to potentially expand the interceptions of ships in the Pacific Ocean that are suspected of violating those sanctions and on their way or coming from North Korea. And some say that also could include deploying the U.S. Coast Guard. This comes as first daughter and senior advisor to the president, Ivanka Trump, visits South Korea to attend the closing ceremonies of the Winter Olympics tomorrow. But will the ship squeeze work? Kiron Skinner joins with us now. She is a Fox News foreign policy analyst, the Toby Professor of International Relations at Carnegie Mellon University, research fellow at the Hoover Institution. Kiron, always good to see you. Can you explain, it's not a naval blockade because under international law, potentially that could be seen as an act of war. But these are North Korean interdictions like we already have seen, for example, in the drug war.
Absolutely. This is an important and massive building block in a very deliberate strategy being called the maximum pressure strategy, which is not just against the North Koreans, though of course it's focused on them. It's really being directed at a broader audience, the Chinese, the Russians, our allies, the South Koreans, the Japanese, the Australians, but even those in Southeast Asia who are perhaps on the fence about supporting us and stopping the illicit trade that the North Koreans are doing on the high seas. This really is the only way, with all of those players that I've just mentioned, to grab their attention and to make it clear that the America First strategy of the president is in place. The United States is having to go beyond the sanctions that the United Nations imposed last year and take the lead.
Could that really escalate the situation? I mean, if these ships are being boarded illegally, the Kim Jong-un, or legally, Kim Jong-un,
That's a good question. I think that they won't, it won't lead to an escalation if, in fact, the administration, the Trump administration takes the next step, which is to create a framework upon which allies can work with the U.S. in making this happen. It can't be the United States alone on the high seas and in the waters of some countries that are cooperating with us. It has to be a coalition effort, and that's what the administration is attempting to do. For example, recently, Secretary of State Tillerson was in Vancouver at a foreign ministers meeting, and he talked about the need for interdicting, maritime interdiction against the North Koreans. And so this broader effort, which includes Secretary Mnuchin, who made the statement, announcement yesterday, the Secretary of State and the military side, all of them working together, I think will make this a non-kinetic activity, but one that has a powerful impact on stopping fuel going to the North Koreans.
Well, that certainly could be another step as we continue, and we'll see how Kim Jong-un reacts, especially after the Olympics. Kiron Skinner, we abbreviated tonight because of the breaking news. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course.
And to Professor Skinner's point, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and Singapore are on board with this blocking of the U.S. Naval or Coast Guard deployment, I should say.